Hi everyone. Okay, so what I want to do next is I want to see what May is going to be like for Donald Trump. There's a lot of stuff coming at him right now. Um, he's generally one to play offense, interestingly enough, and he's going to have to, I think what he's learning to do now is, or maybe not learning, but this is what he has to do, is play defense. Um, what's that expression? A good offense is a good defense, or a good defense is a good offense? I'm not sure. I think the first one I said. Um, I know in football, nothing beats a good defense, really. You know, you just need a little offense. But at least that's my knowledge of the game. I used to be quite the football fan. Okay. So this is Donald Trump's May 2019. He has some subpoenas. There have been a lot of subpoenas to get people who talk to Mueller to talk. I think they're going to even look to talk to Mueller. Of course, his taxes are a point of contention. I think the last time I did a reading where that came up, it said that he'd have to show his taxes. So I don't know how that's going to work, because I think that's going to be a huge explosion of some sort. Okay, so this is Trump's May. Our May was pretty nice, so let's see if his May is nice as well. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so I just did a reading for May, for, just a general reading for May, and there were no swords. Except there's a sword for Donald Trump. And, okay, the Ace of Swords is a choice, really. It's an action, it's a choice, and you make a choice to go one direction or the other. And once you've gone that direction, you can't go back. That's why the sword is double-edged, right? There's good to it, and then there's bad to it as well. Swords are also the mental plane, and the mental plane is where we experience the apex of duality. So we have this. This can also be the sword of justice. So let's see what else comes up around it. Let's see what's crossing it. And we have the Ace of Wands. And so the Ace of Wands is creative endeavor. It's like starting something new. Now, in the reading I did for the rest of us, there were three of the four aces. So now we have the first two aces. First two cards are aces. And so we have the Sword of Justice crossed by creativity. And so the challenge is, I think, for him, how does he... he's looking to create something. He's looking to create something because his hand has been forced in one direction. So let's see what else is going on. This is at the root. Okay, this is the heartbreak, sorrow, betrayal. Okay, so this isn't a happy card. So he is feeling betrayed. He's feeling betrayed by somebody. I don't know who that is. It could be the people who worked for him, who spoke candidly, people not falling on the sword, so to speak, for him. And that could be breaking his heart. Okay, let's see what's in the past. Okay, we have the Empress in the past. So this is a prominent woman in his past. This is a pretty pleasant card, really. And I've gotten this card with him before, and there has been a sense that there have been women in his life, despite the way he treats women, who do take care of him on a certain level, who do care and take care of him. And perhaps there's been some sort of betrayal by that particular person. Let's see what's in the sky. Okay, we have the moon. So this is about big emotions, emotional roller coaster up and down. This is also hidden things. The fact that it's in the sky. Let's continue. I'm not sure if this means that the things will stay hidden or the hidden things will come out, because it is up in the sky position, and the sky position is pretty evident what's going on. Let's see the immediate future. Okay, we have the Five of Wands. This is arguments, argumentation. This is chaos, and it's an angry card. There's a lot of anger here. There's a lot of sort of upsetting the apple cart kind of energy. And so I think this is going to be his general tone, and his general action is to create chaos. That's really nothing new, though, is it? Let's see how it seems from the outside. We have the Hermit card. So this almost seems like he's going to hermit away. He's gonna pull away. Let's see. Or maybe people want him to pull. Maybe people want him to just go away. That could be that, because that's how other people see it. Let's see the domestic situation. Okay, we have the three-ring circus here. In this deck, the Three of Pentacles reminds me of a three-ring circus. I feel... Oh, sorry. I got a cramp in my hand. I was raking, and that always does it to me. I feel like as his domestic situation, I feel like he's moving his money around. I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to protect the assets that he can protect, knowing that something maybe is coming down the pike. Let's see, hopes and fears. He hopes he can hide his money. This Four of Pentacles. This is holding on to your money. So he's concerned about that. And the outcome, the Ace of Coins. Now the Ace of Coins here's another ace. We get three aces again. Wow, that's amazing. So not only is May a new start for us, it's also a new start for the president. However, these cards are pretty challenging compared to the cards that we just in general energy of May. And so I guess, you create what you give out to a certain extent, right? But this is, I almost feel like this is a deal so he can hold on to some of his money. I think he's trying to figure out a deal so that he doesn't lose everything and he still has some assets. I almost feel like that's what that's about. Okay, let's see. We'll pull until we get a major arcana, 3 cards. The Four of Cups. That's sort of a depressed card. The Two of Wands, working with others. And the Death card. So this is, I believe this has to do with a transformation for him. The Death card is rarely death, but it could be a metaphorical death. So the almighty powerful Oz, maybe with the taxes coming out, and who's asking for the taxes? Is it Waters? She's Toto, and she's pulling the curtain. Or is it Cummings? Well, who's ever asking for the taxes is acting like Toto and pulling the curtain. To ignore the man behind the curtain. So there definitely is a shift and a change for him. And I would say the Death card is up to this point, I feel like he's sort of evaded, like, all the arrows, slings and arrows, that for the most part, really, in all reality, he sort of shot up in the air himself, right? I mean, most of his issues are self-made, in a way. Self-made man, I guess, self-made issues. And so, but now I feel as though there's a shift and a change for him. So That's interesting. Let's see what's underneath Justice. Okay, folks. So I think this is a deal, actually. I think this is a deal to get him out of maybe the lion's share of the financial issues. Very, very interesting. Wow. I didn't expect that. So I do think this is the sword of justice because this was underneath the justice card. So things are coming down, and he's trying to create chaos. He's trying to create things, but a lot of people say that Hope Hicks is a linchpin here. And when I pulled this card, I did think of her because she did actually act in a almost like a motherly way to him, which is a little weird, but like making sure like he was, look good and all this other, pressing his pants and all this other stuff. Almost like a nanny. Maybe she was acting like a nanny to him, and she was she is a very beautiful woman. So I don't know. I mean, things don't look good for Trump in May. Definitely a change, a shift, a transformation. I just watched Game of Thrones. Was it last night? The third episode when the Night King came and everything changed. The Night King is coming, Mr. Trump. All right, well, that's what I say. Like and subscribe. See you again soon. Bye.